It seems like the numismatic scene on YouTube is flooded with Morgan dollars. And well, it makes sense. Who doesn't like a big, nicely crafted, highly collectible silver coin? So, even being an ancient coin collector myself, it called my attention. And you know what? There's this constant on numismatics that says, money is conservative. And the more I look at this coin and its imagery, the more I realize a lot of it wouldn't be out of place in an ancient coin. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This famous modern coin is absolutely covered in ancient iconography. And today, I'm going to show you the very, very old imagery that has been put in this coin. So let's start by the obverse. We have our pretty Lady Liberty here. She has this sort of headdress with a series of plants in it. Particularly so, she has wheat stalks up there. Remember this one? She also has the famous Liberty cap. The choice for a feminine bust instead of a masculine one seems to follow a very steady stream in coinage design all the way from Hellenistic Greece. The idea of a nation or a country as a nurturing and caring entity was widely attributed to female deities, while masculine ones were generally chosen for aggrandizing generals or kings. Very clear example of this can be seen in Athena, featured on many city-state coins, since she was the deity of protective wars. Tyche and her crown made out of city walls to represent safety from anything foreign or outside of the walls. Or even the Carthaginian Tanit, the goddess of fertility, with the grain stalks on her hair, symbolizing the good climate and fertility of the North African coast. So from this we can get the very basic message passed by this coin. This new nation was a nurturing, protective entity, ready to receive its new inhabitants. What this new country brought was very often shown on the headdress. So on the headdress, Lady Liberty has lots of vegetation and natural things in a sense. In particular, the grain stalks I've mentioned. We might take it for granted nowadays, but obviously for much of human history, not starving was a very major concern for everyone. And we can see grain being depicted on coins of all metals. From the aforementioned gold pieces from Carthage, to the gorgeous silver tetradrachm, also struck from the Carthaginians, imitating the Syracusan coins, all the way down to the very humble bronze coins used on everyday transactions, like this one showing the goddess Persephone. We then get to the Liberty cap, which is a direct allusion to Marianne, the feminine figure used during the French Revolution to symbolize the new French political order. Although Marianne herself is a very intelligent reinterpretation of Libertas, the Roman goddess of liberty, often seen holding the same cap, Apileus, a cap given to slaves when they were being freed. And as we hop to the reverse, we're greeted with the iconic eagle, with its wings wide open, holding a bunch of arrows and a palm branch, as well as a wreath encircling the entire design. Now, if you collect ancient coins, you know that particularly the reverse absolutely screams Greco-Roman iconography. Let's take a look at this tetradrachma, struck by the Romans in Antioch. It looks awfully familiar, doesn't it? The eagle has its wings just like on the dollar, and he even holds that wreath in its beak. So according to Roman tradition, the right of the emperor or whoever to rule was a direct blessing by Jupiter, or Zeus if you want to see it as the Greeks, and its symbolic animal was the eagle. This was the Roman virtue of potestas, or the capability of being able to do something, like rule. In the case of our eagle, it holds a bundle of arrows and a palm branch, symbolizing the state's power to do war legitimately or to declare peace. So the laurel wreath was generally associated with glory, victory, and we don't even need to look at a fancy coin to see the wreath. Let's look at this very humble bronze coin, struck under Constantine the Great. He celebrates in this reverse, featuring the wreath, his Vota Publica, a celebration where he gives thanks for 20 years of rulership, being glorified with a laurel wreath while he offered a sacrifice to, you guessed it, Jupiter. So as you can see, money is indeed conservative, very conservative. Next time you look at a Morgan dollar, maybe you will appreciate it a little bit more, because as you can see, it features a numismatic iconography that can be traced back to thousands of years. Let me know in the comments if there are any interesting modern coins we should look at, and please drop a like if you appreciate these kinds of videos. So I hope you all stay safe and see you soon.